self-reported stress from teen parents and how it affects their children. I just want to tell you why I picked this subject and why it caught my attention. So I've had a lot of friends since when we graduated 8th grade and through high school who have had kids, and a lot of the times they would be really frustrated with their kids where they would just drop them off with their parents or have babysitters, and later on, when they would go back with their kids, their children would have kind of bad behavior. And I'm pretty sure everyone has seen the 16 and Pregnant or Teen Mom television shows that show how the teen parents are with their kids, and how most of the time they don't have a good relationship, and their children usually have bad behavior. The purpose of my project was to find ways that teen parents can bond with their children, where they would both be relieving stress and building a greater bond than they've had. My research question is, how is the self-reported stress level by teen parents associated with their perception of the effect on their child's behavior? We read through a few journal articles about this topic, and I picked these 3 quotes that kind of helped me gear where I was going to aim towards. Nearly 1 million teen girls get pregnant each year. Instead of directing their frustration in the direction of the problem or seeking someone to listen, we make our kids the target. So that quote really shows how the parents are aiming their stress and taking it out on their kids, which their children can look up to. Those are the things. I chose, teen parents, so 13 from 19 years old, and the study is through the teenage years, and for the study, it was okay. I didn't think it mattered if the father and the mother responded to the thing, because they were both the teen parents. I got a response from 20 teen parents, and I got these teen parents at my mother's dance class that she goes to, and it's in my neighborhood, Hillston, and a lot of the teens that go there for dance class, they have children, and so my mom was close to their families, so it was kind of easy, and they were really willing to help because they knew how much it was affecting them, and they would want to help out other teens. In the survey, I asked 4 questions, and 2 of them were a scale of how stressed you were, and how aware they were if their stress was affecting their kids, and the other 2 were based on knowledge. This is a picture of the survey. The results were that 50% of the teen parents reported that they were a level 5 stressed on a daily basis, which meant that level 5 meant that they were the most stressed, and level 1 was least stressed. 40% of teen parents self-reported to having their child complain more than 3 times a week about their parents' stress. 40% of the teen parents self-reported that their stress was affecting their child, and they were aware of this. So the parents knew what their stress was doing to their child, but they weren't really sure how to fix it. This is my relative risk factor. And it was that 75% of teen parents who do show stress towards their child will have a child who is most likely to have a change in behavior due to the stress that their parents have brought upon them. These are 2 graphs from my survey. Based on the results, most of the teen parents are having very stressful days, and they're taking it out on their children. So I thought that the only way to fix it was to come up with a solution that would help both child and parent build a bond that they could trust each other and talk about things. Strength of my whole project is that the priority population was very willing to help out, and they really wanted to help people who were similar to them. And if I had to do this survey over, I would have made the number of people that I surveyed bigger, because it was mostly in my neighborhood, which is mostly Hispanic, and I thought it's also important to like open up to all different types of races. From the journal articles that I've read, most of the statistics were the same, that the parents were taking out stress on their children, and the children were either misbehaving or just pushing away from their family. Any suggestions for the future studies was that it's better to, I would have specified the questions that I asked because they were sort of broad, but they still helped with what I was trying to figure out in my study. The solution was that I would have like a group meeting similar to Marissa's solution, and having recreational activities like sports, art, music, swimming, food, and just a bonding time for the parents and the families to come together so that the parent can release the stress because they're relaxing, and their child can also be learning all these different things with their family. And I thought that if you brought together the whole family, the outcome would have to be that they would build a bond and the parent would have time for work, and at the end of the day they would still have time to relax and just be with their family.